Hey, sweet friend, and welcome back to Migraine Relief Hotline. I'm Kelli, the migraine dietitian, and this week's podcast episode is going to be a little bit different. This is a kind of self reflection and update on me and my business. Don't freak out, nothing major is changing. I'll just go ahead and say that because I know a lot of you are like me and you might start thinking, oh no, she's leaving us. No, that's not happening. But I did want to share some things that I've been reflecting on recently and some intentions that I have for myself and my business and the people I'm fortunate enough to support and work with. So, I'm sure some of you are business owners out there. A lot of my clients happen to be business owners. And I think that happens because, as people with a chronic health condition, we start to want to be more in control of our own environment, our own schedule, our own lives. And let me tell you, starting my business and being fully in control of my environment and my schedule and my breaks and all of that really helped my migraine and my health overall. Yes, running a business is very stressful and that's not something to overlook, but the benefits for me and for a lot of people I know were worth it and continue to be worth it. Now, that being said, there are a lot of things about business that are tricky, at least for me. A lot of the marketing, a lot of the sales, the strategy, creating content that will, attract the right people and trick the algorithm and all of this stuff. Like, that's exhausting. I do not enjoy that. And I know I don't need to enjoy every aspect of my business, but it's gone beyond not enjoying and it's entered into a space of feeling out of alignment. And that feeling has kind of opened me up to just overall reevaluating how I do things. Because when it comes to business and when it comes to my work as a dietitian in the migraine space, I take that very seriously and it's very important to me. Because of that, I have minimized parts of myself to be more widely palatable. And I've slowly started to chip away at that. But the farther I go in my business and the more time passes, the more that feeling of being out of alignment becomes impossible to ignore. And I am at that point. So this is not easy for me to do because I am a recovering people pleaser. Very, very much well into recovery, but it's still in there. And I never want anyone to feel excluded. And I want to reach as many people as possible. And I need to be able to fully share what I think is important and embody who I am as a supporter, as a caregiver, as a dietitian, as someone living with migraine. And I'm not doing that right now. I'm not being my full self. And I would like to start doing that more. So what that means for me is allowing more space in my business and in my work for, I don't even know how to phrase it, for energetics, mindset, spirituality, because those are big parts of me and of my healing journey. And let me tell you, since I've started incorporating just a little bit of mindset work into my program and to Raise Your Threshold, it has changed everything for some people. And that sounds big, and it is big, it is dramatic, because mindset is that important. And I have always hesitated to talk too much about mindset, and I struggled majorly with whether or not to put mindset modules into Raise Your Threshold. It took me like 3 or 4 years to do that because I never want anyone to feel that they are the cause of their migraine or that their thoughts are like causing migraine, because that is not the case, right? Migraine is a neurological condition. It's not a condition of our thoughts. It's not. And our thoughts are very powerful. Our mindset is very powerful. And those are tools that we shouldn't be ignoring. It's a huge disservice for us to say thoughts don't matter, our mindset doesn't matter, and just dismiss that, because it does matter. It matters majorly. And not only do I feel that, but we do have research to back it up. Because I'm a research girly at heart. I'm a science girly at heart. And energy and spirituality and all of that stuff is very important to me as well. And there's also science to back up a lot of it, which is kind of cool. So I don't want to keep ignoring that. I don't want to keep like trying to hide it within the work that I do so that you're like, sneakily doing mindset work while you're working with me and you don't know it. Like, why am I operating that way? It's a disservice to the people who want that. And I've realized that if I am kind of dimming that part of myself to reach more people, I'm reaching the wrong people. I want to reach the people. I want to help I want to help everybody. Let's be clear, but I can't. So I want to make sure I'm reaching the people who love the science and want the science and also love the other stuff and feel nourished with the other stuff. So I'd love to start talking more about mindset and using affirmations and like stuff that even goes beyond that, right? Like working with your energy. And we've got to come up with another word for manifestation because there's stuff under there, but the word manifestation has gotten like totally adulterated. So we'll figure out something else. But utilizing your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions to help amplify the work that you're doing elsewhere. So yes, we're supporting blood sugar and we're eating our protein and we're getting our electrolytes and we're supporting our gut health. And we're recognizing that our body hears us, our body feels us, our body is emitting energy, and we can shift that. Whether mantras help you do that, whether like doing a little spell or lighting a candle helps you do that. I want to be able to support you in that aspect as well because I truly think it's important. So I am going to be including that in my practice. And I'm going to be more fully authentic and fully myself, even though it's scary. Because again, I don't want anyone to feel excluded. But the reality is, I cannot help everyone. And I've already pissed off the people who are like hardcore food trigger, heal your headache people. So I'm already not talking to everyone. So I might as well keep talking more specifically to the people I know I can help the best. And I just wanted to share that because I know a lot of you are drawn to that. And a lot of us will kind of joke and say like, oh, woo-woo stuff. But I don't want us to feel like we need to joke about it anymore. I want us to feel okay with utilizing that as a tool and figuring out how this fits into our migraine care. Because I do think it can be, honestly, for some people, I think it can be the missing piece. And that goes back to what I was saying about adding those mindset lessons to raise your threshold and how impactful I've seen that be for people. Like some people who do raise your threshold, that is the biggest takeaway they have. Those 3 mindset modules at the very beginning of the program. And if those 3, 10-minute videos can make such a big difference in someone's life, why am I hiding that? Why am I dimming that? That's a disservice to you, and it doesn't feel good for me. So if this sounds exciting and interesting to you, let me know. But it's okay if my page and my, content stops feeling as resonant with you. I doubt it will, honestly. I think you'll vibe with it, but I'm also going to be okay if this doesn't resonate with everybody. And I think that's very important for me personally to be able to have a sustainable business and not just burn myself out again and again and again because I'm not fully in alignment with how I'm supposed to be showing up. And that's how I've been feeling. And that's what I've been trying to work through. And I just need to start walking in the direction that I feel is right for me. And it's just a little bit different. Like I've been walking this path, I'm just going to go boop, just a little bit alongside it. So I'm going to start doing that. And I don't even know if I'm going to release this podcast episode, but if you're hearing this, I did, and yay me. If you want to mix science and spirituality, if you want to mix evidence with intuition, I want to do that too. And I want you to have your place for that. So this is that place. I think it'll be really fun for us to connect even more on this level and for us to develop these tools together. Because I've been doing it. I've been doing it. and I want to bring it to my work and I want to share it with you. So that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. If this resonated with you, feel free to share it with a friend. Leave me a little review, a little rating, follow, subscribe, whatever you do, wherever you're watching this. It really helps. And then if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. If you need support, if you need help with migraine, Raise Your Threshold is still here for you, and we'll be here for you, and I'll be here for you. Okay. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.